is epic?
Well, to me, epic means that whenever a young person comes to our youth group, that when they leave, that they're going to be doing something epic with their lives. When I think about epic, I think about epic movies or epic novels, things that are different and special in an impressive sort of way. And when kids come to our youth group, I'm believing that when God touches their lives, that their lives are going to be touched in such a magnificent way that when they leave, they're going to be doing epic things for Jesus Christ, wherever they go. It could be on their campuses, on mission trips, or even in their families or their homes. And I want to see our young people doing epic things for God.
What is the vision of epic?
Well, there's two things that I see for epic in the new direction that we're headed in. Number one is I want to see kids interacting. And by that, I mean I want to see kids interacting upwardly with God, vertically, but I also want to see them interacting with each other. And so the way we make that happen is during a service, we still have worship, we still have a message and an altar call. But in the message, we have small groups where they can interact with one another. And as they're interacting with one another, I want them to be able to discover God's word for themselves. So as we go through the different discussion questions, at the end of it, I ask them, what does this verse mean to you? And as they discover it for themselves, God's word is going to speak to them. And at the end, I have them in their small groups. They pray for one another. And that goes along with interacting with God and interacting with one another. And I think the combination makes it really powerful because we're loving God and loving others.
So what's next for Epic?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Trenton. In a few weeks, not this Friday, but next Friday, the last Friday of August, we're having something called the Leaders Auction. As many of you know, this is our missions month, and our youth group wants to be a part of it. So we're having a missions fundraiser where we're going to bid on different leaders to do crazy things. Actually, they're going to get paid to be punished, and whoever gets the highest bid is going to be punished, like eating natto or having their face drawn on with makeup and permanent markers. But if we can raise $1,000, Pastor Scott said that he'll cut off all his hair, and all of the youth and this whole church is looking forward to that. So I'm hoping that we'll have a good turnout and that the young people bring as much money as they can so we can raise $1,000 for missions, for our missions.